Right, I'm going to mute you now. Or you're muted on the stream. Right, helps to turn your mic on. Okay, we are live. Right, what's the vibe today? I can't see the chat. Okay, why can't I see the chat? I do not know. Are we looking good? Are we sounding good? Am I in sync? This is the question. Let me know in the chat, Twitch fam. Basically, this is a proper experiment tonight. We are going a bit different. We are going to just hang out with D James, who is the current UK ThreeStyle champion. So let's switch over and see if he's there on the Skype. Is he there? He is.
Oh.
What up, D James? Say hello.
That's good.
What's up? Can you hear D James as well, people in the chat? Is he all right in there? Speak for us, James.
Hello, hello. Mike.
Hello.
You
Yeah. Okay. Looking good. Right. I think the music's a bit loud. Basically, I've got these stream beats right from this guy Harris Heller. He runs the Alpha Gaming YouTube. He's like, I wish I was him. Like he's some like late 20s, super cool like guy, lives in I don't know LA or something, and he just like he's got the streaming thing on complete lock. And so yeah. Okay, this is the plan. We're in the house, Turntable is Soul Work, Gizmo Gamerza, what up? Rick Dawson. Okay, right. So yeah, this is pure experiment. I've got D James, I've got you in one ear, I've got the music and myself in the other ear because I have to listen to myself. So it's just going to be, yeah, just like vibe. We're just going to talk basically because we're mates, right? You know, we've known each other a few years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Like a minute, like, but we don't go back. You know, we're not like from back in the day friends, right? Like we, you know, where did you grow up? Are you York originally? Is that where you're from?
No, I was born in Sheffield, moved to Essex when I was a kid, lived there until I was 18, then went to university in York.
Oh, right, okay.
And then studied there and decided to stay to DJ until a few years ago.
Right, okay. So, all right, so how does a skinny white boy who's lived in York for a long time be so deep in the dancehall thing? Because, right, yeah, that's what you do, right? Dancehall, that's your...
Yeah, Afrobeat.
That's your passion. Is that Afro beats? Like, what? How did that all come to be the case?
Honestly, there's no crazy like story to it. There's no like my dad was friends with Dennis Brown or anything. Like it's just I just like the sound of it. It was simple as that. And in York there wasn't really a scene for it. There wasn't really an urban scene full stop, apart from tiny little bars. So I started creating one and I started to see more of like the black community came out, and then the Afro-Caribbean Society at York got really big and we started doing events. And I kind of became the guy for dancehall and Afrobeat, so I just started diving into it more, and then the kids started giving me more music, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Yeah,
like I always found throughout my whole life, like, I've really liked reggae, dancehall, dub. I love dub, but I could never get my head around. It's such deep genres. Like there's so much. Like dub alone, you could devote your whole life to studying dub, and you'd never get to the bottom of it all, right?
Yeah.
That's a fair thing to say.
Yeah, that's not my world. I'm more into like, the more party, dance, bashment kind of stuff, and even like the more electronic stuff as well. Like obviously Major Lazer and Snake Vibes, all the Mumbaton and Valley Funk, trap, just anything with that kind of island influence, basically.
Yeah. Have you been to Jamaica?
Yeah. I went to Damian Marley's Jam Rock cruise a few years back.
Right.
So they pick us up in Miami. You go across to Jamaica for the week, and the mad thing is like a lot of the artists, obviously because of what they've done, they can't perform in America. They just can't leave the country full stop. So you pick them up in Mo Bay. They perform on the ship for a couple of days, and then you drop them off in Ochi, and then go back to Miami. So we got to see people that we just never would have got to see otherwise. So that was pretty mad.
Yeah.
Just hanging out with the Marley family, like regularly every day at breakfast, like stuck in a revolving door with popcorn. I was like, it was pretty surreal. Like,
so that kind of brings me back to like my most surreal experience was having breakfast with Craze at the ThreeStyle. And obviously you're a ThreeStyle guy now, but like last year in Taipei, I was there. Yeah, I went down for breakfast one day. The only person from like the Red Bull crew who was there was Craze, and I'm sat there having breakfast with Craze. And like, I kind of, I've met Craze a few times, but we're not like homies. We don't like WhatsApp each other. And I'm just sat there. Oh, I'm eating breakfast with Craze. This is messed up right here.
Yeah.
Like, life is quite surreal sometimes in the DJ game.
That's the thing. Like, the same thing happened in Poland. Pioneer had just dropped a new controller. I think you were demoing it or something.
Yeah, the 1000.
And this like lift came down, the doors open, and Crazy and Zach were just stood there, and I just double checked, like, this is not normal. Those guys are like my heroes, and they're just walking around casually. And obviously they're just people. Like they're cool guys to talk to and everything, but like a proper weird holiday. And then you come back and you're like, it's confusing because you're like so ready to take on the world, but then you kind of realize that was a bit of a weird week where like you got all the best DJs in the world that comes together, and it's just unbelievable. You don't get it again. So I was so gutted. We're supposed to be there right now. Supposed to be in the world final tonight, basically.
The chat's not working, right? So I'm just going to take it out of the image and make us bigger because the chat is not oh my god, I've messed it up now. The whole thing's gone to pot now. Oh my days, what's happening? Right, OBS is doing me in, right? But yeah, no, like, so you went out there to Poland off your own back, right?
Yeah.
Just went.
Yeah, I've just always loved the competition because I'm not a scratch DJ or anything. If anyone watches my winning set back, there was not really any scratching in it at all. So I like the fact that it was a party wrecking competition, and I just loved it. So we all went a few years back, and I always said I wanted to enter, but I just didn't think I had the time, and I just forced myself to do it this year, and all pretty last minute, and it worked out somehow. So
yeah, because you won the ThreeStyle UK. Let's do quick shouts out. What up, /V in the house? Ash Seaman, what up, Mr. PGC? I don't even know. He's doing Twitch things. I don't understand all these Twitch things. Facepalm 11. I don't know what that means. Twitch is like, what is going on with this? What's making a noise in this yard? Right, I don't know. Okay, so yeah. Twitch is still a mystery to me. I don't know where we're at. I think we're on Mixcloud. I think we're on YouTube.
Yeah, running. I was on it.
Is YouTube running? You watch? Okay, cool. That's good because I've not managed to make that work for like a week. The background music seems to have gone away. I know. How's the background music sounding, everyone? Is it all right? A little bit louder? Yeah. I like these kind of. What's the like the chill wave kind of vibe? I like that stuff. Lo-fi hip hop they call it, don't they? There's like, have you seen that? There's a YouTube video, or a number of YouTube videos. It's like an anime girl like studying, and it's like a loop of lo-fi hip hop that just plays on and on and on and on forever. Like you could just listen to it.
I heard one of those got taken down, like one of the most famous ones, and there was some petition to get it back. Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty cool, and it's all, the majority of it's like unsigned music. I mean, obviously the copyright thing is a big thing, and these tracks that I'm playing on here, he's smart, so smart. He's basically paid a producer to make him all these lo-fi beats. And there's like 180 tracks or something like that. This guy to produce them. He's put them out on Spotify, Dropbox, and Tidal and Apple Music, all the platforms, so that people can play them in the background of their Twitch streams. So when they're playing them on Spotify, he's getting paid. Even though they're copyright free, he's still making money off these beats that he's paid this guy to make. It's like that passive income kind of vibe. Like that's, do you know what I mean? It's a weird one. Music louder. Okay, everyone's saying music louder. I'm on the Rain 64. Do you remember the Rain 64 mixer?
Yeah, I think that's the only Rain I ever had.
Dude, it's got the dopest effects. Right, watch this. Hey everybody. Oh no, it's not on.
What up? How are you? It's Mojaxx in the house. I don't think you can hear that, James, because you're just hearing through my webcam, but everyone else is hearing me.
I'm not going to music or anything.
Yeah, it's got like the robot effect. So
I'm just like changing my voice.
I can see it. Chris Moyles used to do that on Radio 1. He used to love that.
Right, anyway. Boom.
You can make me sound like an idiot and I can't even tell.
Nah, I can't change you. Right. You are just
my
Skype.
Voice squeaky and stuff. Everyone just.
Yeah. You're just pure Skype. There's nothing I can do with you at all. But it's working though. Like it's real smooth. Like it looks good on the stream. Like this sounds good. I think I can't really hear. I can only hear you through my headphones. But yeah. What up, everyone? Locking in. I know this is the experiment tonight. We're just hanging, chilling, I want to, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I say we're buddies, but there's a lot of stuff I don't know about James, the UK ThreeStyle
I'm a very
current
secretive
champion.
person, that's why.
Yeah. You know, you're quite a private chap. You know, no, we just haven't hung out for that length of time together. Do you know what I mean? Like we've spent a few occasions, a few evenings, etc.
Yeah.
Because you're part of the DJ City family, of course. Like how long you been with DJ City now?
This is my 3rd year, I think. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, at least 3, maybe 4. But yeah, and I've
Yeah.
been Beat Source since October as well.
Yeah. Obviously, Beat Source, the new streaming service for DJs coming. Yeah, we'll talk about that quite soon. What's wrong with James's voice though? Sounds like Barry. You need a light on your face. They're all saying it's a bit dark for you. Turn your lights on, fam. This is what I keep saying for the streaming business. Is that the brightest your room goes? You like a pimp?
No, I've just got it on my sexy night lighting, haven't I? It's late, man. I live in an apartment block. I'm not really trying to have my whole place lit up.
Yeah. How's London right now, man? How's it feel in London? Is it a bit like?
Nice. You know what? Where I live,
vibes.
it's like really bougie. So everyone's just kind of going back to their business. It's not really any different. The only thing is like Waitrose has got a mad queue, but that's about it. Like it's pretty normal really around here. Obviously, the roads are quiet and we can't go the underground or anything anymore. But that's it, really. It's not where I live.
Does the underground just lock off then completely? Is it you can't go on the underground?
It's running for workers, but yeah, like you get stopped and stuff, and the police presence is mad on the roads and stuff. Yeah.
I'm very glad because I live in Newcastle. For those who are watching, I live in Newcastle, northeast of the UK, and like it's a bit different because I'm not in the city. Like I'm right out at the coast, like 5 miles out of Newcastle city. So I'm by the sea. Like it's quiet anyway compared to like living in the city. But now it's just like dead out completely. Like everywhere is just completely dead. But people are bored of it. People want to get back to like their normal lives, and it's like you can't. Like you just got to wait until they tell you.
We're just going to ruin it long term otherwise. Everything's starting to get slightly busier. I can start to see now, and obviously the weather was nice today down here. Yeah, it was boiling. I've burnt in 3 hours today somehow. It wasn't even that warm, but.
Yeah, we had a little barbecue in the yard. Like it wasn't. It was cool, but like it wasn't that hot up here. But like it's funny. Like you see people losing patience, and it's like it wouldn't have been worth if we all just gave up now. It wouldn't have been worth it in the first place. Like that's what I don't understand. But anyway, I don't want to really dig on that. Let's go back to music. Let's talk more about ThreeStyle. So you were supposed to be in Moscow. What now?
Yeah, this would have been the grand final right now. We should have been watching. Scratch Pickles and 2 Cents right now, basically waiting for the winner, I guess.
Dude, it's messed up, man. But you know, they pulled it really early, so all kudos to Red Bull. Like shout out to the Red Bull family. Like they saw it coming and they just pulled it early. Yeah. So that no one was like committed and they were locked off, like had trouble. Like I don't think it really caused anyone. You know. DJ Ashima's in Redcar, Cleveland. Yeah, northeast-ish. I don't really understand. I called I said Leeds was in the northeast once on a video, and people like slammed me for that. Oh god! As far as I'm concerned, like anywhere north of like Luton, that's the north. That's all just the north. Yeah. Because I'm a South Coast boy originally, proper South. Like, you know what I mean? DJ Slash V in Luxembourg. Police everywhere, same shit. Yeah. Colorado, Turntables, Soul, USA. Phase or needles? Yeah. Well, if we're going to talk about technology, then James, what's your take on the situation? It's rain 12s. I know it's rain 12s.
Yeah, it is.
It's fine.
That's what I used in the final, and it's what I have at home. The only issue I had with them was the fact they behave like controllers, and like I guess a lot of guys that do routines will do the same thing, where they have a cue point at the end of the track, and then they hit a cue.
The silent cue.
Get the instant start thing. But obviously now I've got the XP2 from Pioneer now, so I have the silent cue, so that's like a super powerful combination. Yeah. Oh yeah, that opens it up, doesn't it, in Serato, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I really like Phase. I haven't all my streams I've done so far, because I've been trying to do this progressive house thing, like trying to remind people that I'm a DJ, and because I have to do it at night, because I can't. So because like right now my kids are asleep, I can't make noise. I can't play stuff on speakers, and so the only thing I can do is just mix like housey stuff, because I have to use
beat counters and waveforms and all this stuff. Like, can't play 45s in headphones. I can't do it. It would break me. So I want to get the turntables out. I've got them behind me now. I've got the Rain 72 out now, so I might do something with that and phase. But the 12s had to stay at the lab because, as much as I like the 12s, they're just massive, and I haven't got room here for any more stuff. Like, I bought so much kit back from the lab to my house. Yeah. You should see, like, outside this room, it's just like piles and piles of shit. Just like ridiculous. But I'm not complaining. Like, I've got lots of toys to play with. I'm not short of shit to do, but like, nah. But yeah, Rain 12, I do like the 12s, and I can speculate about the new ones because Jazzy Jeff leaked them on stream, right? Like, he did a live stream.
Yeah.
And like put them out and put them out to the world. As far as I know, that was actually a leak. That wasn't like deliberate. And like they look good. Look like they've got some nice little new features, but I know nothing about them, so I'm free to talk. I don't like it when people tell me shit up front. Like, I can't. Because then I can't talk about it. I have to be all secret. But like those, it's like, well, whatever. I just look at the pictures like everyone else and get excited.
So, you couldn't really make anything out though. They were all the letters were blurred out, weren't they? Really?
Yeah. It was. It could have been a deliberate leak, but I don't think I don't get the impression it was. But yeah, I think Jeff like leaks stuff quite a lot. I think he leaked the S9 on his socials as well. But again, that might have been orchestrated. I don't know. But Anyway, let's get back to music. ThreeStyle, right? One of the reasons I thought that you killed your set in the UK ThreeStyle was the dub plate. Was it Cutty Ranks?
Yeah.
War dub in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, just absolute Slade. Like, have you got that on your computer? Can you like play that on your speakers or something? Is that feasible for you to do that? We didn't like arrange this. I could turn down the background music. Yo, Rob Allen in Las Vegas. It's my homie in Las Vegas. He was playing me on his TV the other day. It was heavy. Can you do that? If you play something, I'll turn the background music down. I'm not expecting quality, but like just to give people a flavour of this dub was just the heaviest dub.
Yeah, I can't remember what I called it because it's just they're just being called like track 5 in my set. Right. Part of the set.
It's the Red Bull one, Deck A, track 5.
Yeah, God, it was such a nightmare. That was this it?
TP's on. He says that dub is so good he wants to use it in his sets with D James in it. Yeah, big up TP locked in, my man.
Yeah, that was a bit brutal. I felt bad. You know what though? The thing about that dub is I think I caught Cutty on a really bad day because some of the stuff he said I had to cut it out. Like what actually got played was the super PG version.
Right. Was it filth, like pure nasty?
It was unnecessary. It's like he hated them, like for no reason. Like it was some of the stuff he was saying about like Elbiz and stuff. Like just these guys. I mean, I didn't even know those guys pre ThreeStyle really. I just sent off a list of names and I was like, yeah, I've got this composition. Like, can you do limb by limb? And he came back like a 6-minute piece of audio, and I was just sat there like, whoa. What I can't use this. Like it's too dark.
See, the dubplate culture, I've always loved the idea of dubplate culture, and like I've tried to get my head around it more, but it's proper shady. Like a lot of the time you are just sending cash by Western Union to some guy in Jamaica who you think is in the studio with your artist that you want your dub from, but you don't know 100% for sure. It's like, I've just wired some money to the Western Union, may never see that again.
People message me like, yo, this guy just hit me up on Facebook and said he can get me like a coffee dub plate for £100. His name is Dubplate John or something. And I'm like, yeah, you're gonna get some impressionist splice thing for that. I'm afraid.
Yeah, because that's what I've always been afraid of. Is like you pay that money and that would be worse than getting nothing. If you got some like karaoke sound-alike, that would be worse.
Yeah, playing fake dubs is just
oh my god. Yeah, because you could never play that, and it was just more of a waste of time. Like I got Beanie Man, I got Who Am I, and you were like doubtful, right? You were because you said it was too cheap. We won't say the numbers, but you said it was too cheap.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely him. Like that's a good dub. But yeah, I think he's just putting in work at the moment, just doing as many as he can, I guess.
Yeah. It must make a lot of money for those guys on the side. Like in these days of Spotify and like not selling actual records anymore, that's got to be a nice little income stream. Just doing dubs for sounds like the whole time, do like 2 or 3 sessions a month, and you're raking it in. Like it's a good old thing, and I just love that exclusive thing. I'm from the old school playing a vinyl, and like you it's about exclusives, right? You want stuff you can drop that no one else has got. And these days, if it's just a regular track, that's never the case. No one's ever got exclusive anything anymore. So it's like, how can you get that? Oh, get Beanie Man saying Mojaxx on the track, and then it's heavy.
That's a real sound killer. Yeah.
Oh, it's, you know, because the thing that inspired me the most with that, the thing that I've always liked him, but I watched the Rebel sound, the Rebel ThreeStyle, not ThreeStyle, the Culture Clash, and Rebel sound, which was Chasing Status, David Rodigan, and Rage. Was it?
Yeah.
MC Rage. Yeah. And Shy FX. And like they killed it. Like that was the best thing I've ever seen. I watched the whole thing live online, and it was the best thing. And their dubs were just serious, like insane dubs. And there was a lot of talk. Like people were saying, "Oh, the Rihanna one was that was a fake dub." But then the producer who recorded it with Rihanna was like, "Yeah, we did this dub for Rebel Sound. Like it was legit. Like unbelievable stuff to just call on all these artists. It must have cost them thousands because these artists ain't doing that for free."
It depends on the relationship, doesn't it? Like with with Mixpack a few years back, because of like Popcorn's relationship with Drake, they got the One Dance dub, didn't they? And that was it. Like that was when One Dance had just hit like 1 billion plays and was like at its peak and everything. And they won Culture Clash off the back of that, really, just because of their links. But yeah, I think Drake kind of owed him a favor because he took him off his album, telling him. He just found out when you got the track list from.
Have you got any other dubs like you just locked off that you haven't actually dropped anywhere? You got any like secret dubs, or any that you can't find a way to play them, like they don't work, but you like them anyway? You got any like that?
Yeah, I mean,
because like my first one was Maccabee. Never played a. Well, just what artists, like who have you got in the drawers? Like who have you got tucked away there that you could draw for if you needed to?
I've never really got into it too deep because like if you want to voice all the old school stuff, you have to pay because it's how they make the money. So I've tried to not get too hooked on it. Like with ThreeStyle, I needed to, but generally, most of my dubs are just UK artists and stuff. They'll do them for me now, especially now I have a video show and stuff. They'll do it as soon as the track comes out. So I got a couple of like Stylo G ones that I really like. K-More.
Oh, sick. Tell us about the radio show. What do you do on your radio stuff?
Well, I've been working with Raz Kwame on the Capital Extra one now for like 3 years. And I never had any interest in doing radio, and I still don't really ever like see myself as a broadcaster or anything, but I just see like it's just a great output. Obviously, we know how it is in the clubs. We can't always play everything we want. I get sent so much good music. And I'm proper on top of everything with DJ City and Beat Source now. So as one of my own output, basically, it's just the best way to support them, isn't it? So I'm dropping.
So do you do mixes on there? Is that your thing?
Well, yeah. So I do on Capital Extra. I was doing guest mixes like every month, and I like basically produce a show and do loads behind the scenes. But with my own show, I'm just putting it online for now, just on all like Mixcloud, SoundCloud, Spotify, everything. It's called DJ's Radio. That's every Monday night. And that's more like it's got dancehall and Afro beats, but I'm trying to go more towards where I want to be long term, with like Mumbaton and stuff in there as well, leaning like more festival stuff, because it's really difficult as like a straight dancehall DJ to get on a big stage. It's so rare. You don't really use.
Who inspires you on that front? Like for me, it's like Spider Tech is like the king right now. He's the don of that. Like who's inspiring you in that kind of Moombaton kind of area? Because it's not something I'm big on that much about it. Like what's the
There's a lot of dope guys. I mean, like the top guy obviously is Snake. Like he's unbelievable. Dylan Francis obviously has been pushing Moombaton forever. He was like the kind of the guy that popularized it. But I'm lucky. I'm in a crew called the Flex Up Crew, and it's a bunch of. I've been in it for like 5 years now. It's a bunch of producers that were like at the forefront of that whole like future dancehall movement when it first kicked off. With like pre-Major Lazer Lean On, really. It was like a long time ago. And all those guys are dope. There's like Henry Fong's in there, Walshy Fire from Major Lazer's a member.
Sick.
We have a lot of guys that are just signed to majors, work with like Mad Decent and all those kind of labels a lot as well. Bad Royale, they've done Ultra Festival and stuff. So yeah, those guys really I look up to really because they've done it all. But I also get to talk to them on WhatsApp every day, so it's pretty cool. I used to
play a lot of Moonbaton like around when it first kind of popped off. Like, was it 2010, 2011? Is that right?
Yeah, it was super early. Yeah.
And it was pure SoundCloud. Like, you just couldn't get it anywhere else. Just SoundCloud all day. That's all it was. And I used to play loads of it because it was like that 105 to 110, which for me is like the dream BPM for clubbing. Unless you're playing house, like 105 to 110, it's like the energy vibes. That's how I always dig that. And I just love that Moonbaton. Like, there's so much of it around now, like on DJ City and stuff. It's so easy to find cool stuff at that kind of tempo, which makes me happy because when I play, not house, I really can't get down with the 65 stuff, the real slow vibes. I get it. Like, it works for some people, like DJ Play from DJ City UK. Like, he owns that sound completely, loves it, and it tears up the club. But for me, it just never feels quite right. It doesn't feel like it's like enough energy there.
Done right, it's dope. I remember I went to some Sky Bar with Phenom in LA like 7 or 8 years ago, back when like Juicy J was big. Like Make a Downstone. A set went past like 67 BPM in 4 hours, but it was one of the thickest nights I've ever had. But he did it right, and he knew it. As a DJ myself, I can't do it. I'm so bored. Like, it's
I don't know. There's some DJs just kind of have this thing, they can hold a room with that, and I can't do it. I wish I could, but there you go. Cool, man. Well, listen, I think we're going to probably wrap it. Let's have a look at the comments. Anyone in who's not been in before? Electro Disco, say we didn't give you a shout. It's cool. This was just an experiment. I just thought, we'd hang out, see how it goes. It's different, like, I don't know, because Twitch, obviously we are going to other platforms right now, but Twitch is, I want to get a handle on Twitch. Where are you streaming at? What are you doing streams much, or are you doing mostly? You're doing like
I jumped
sets,
on it
right?
I jumped on it the first few days, and I was mad into it. And then it started to feel a bit like work again, so I stopped. But yeah, I've been doing a few streams with brands and stuff. I'm doing one with Solo, in I think it's the 7th of May.
Sick.
So yeah, I'm trying to do more stuff like that. I've done a few with clubs down here. Like, luckily the clubs in London are paying to do streams and stuff.
Right.
So, I mean,
see, that's the dream. Like, maybe that's the future. Maybe we'll just stay at home and get paid to DJ. Maybe that's where it could go. Yeah. It's going to be a while. Like, I think it's going to be quite a long time before the club scene gets back to where it was, unfortunately. So we've got to kind of adjust. And that's why I'm just trying. So like Wednesdays, I'm doing my progressive house show because turns out I'm a progressive house DJ. Tell me I can play anything I want, and I'm a progressive house DJ. Who knew? So that I'm going to do that, and that's going to be slick and professional. And then these Sunday ones, like the other week, I played Tony Hawk and played 45s and sucked at both. Just trying it out. Like, people sit and just talk to their commenters for like 5 hours in a row. Like, it's mad. I don't like this. The guy who's done the beats for this Harris Heller guy, right? I watched some of his stream. He did like a 24-hour stream, and it's the same people asking him the same questions about OBS and stuff, because he does all the tutorials about all the streaming stuff, and people ask him the same questions over and over and over and over again in the chat, and he just keeps talking to them and just keeps going and just that's his thing. And like, I'm like, that's actually really cool. Like, it wouldn't work for me, I don't think, but it's I don't know. We experiment. These are the times to experiment, right? We're all on lockdown. So, okay, what's your? Give us a plug for something. We should do a professional thing. Give us a plug. What you got to plug right now? 7th of May, you said Serato set, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, I think but yeah, just it's DJames the DJ on all my socials.
Yeah.
Check that out. And yeah, DJames Radio is out every Monday on SoundCloud and Mixcloud. So yeah, check that out if you like dancehall, Afrobeats, those kind of vibes.
Wicked. Awesome. Right. Thank you very much, comment crew, Twitch family, for locking in. Let's see if I can end this stream off smoothly, which I've never actually managed to before. So I'm going to try and hit the ending button on my stream deck, and we'll see what happens. Right. We'll see you soon. Peace out.
Okay. See ya.